Why would you even think that?
I don't know. Is it me or did Brian Terry spin out over in turn 2?
Oh, check that out. And you know what? While he's over there, Tommy, why don't we check out the new scoreboard here at the Bakersfield Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen,
the heavens
welcome
upon us
to that's true. Welcome to Low Budget TV's coverage of Bakersfield Speedway.
Horrible coverage, by the way.
What do you mean?
Well, okay, here's why it's horrible coverage. Because we just got here, ladies and gentlemen. We slept in.
We did.
No, you can tell them why.
Okay.
Let's be honest with our viewers.
Okay, all right. We just came from the famed Willow Springs International Speedway for the Toyota Southwest Super Late Model Race, which you can find also on our YouTube page. It was a great race, I just got to say. Tommy, what a finish that one was.
Oh, photo finish. Wow.
And that's a road course.
And you're going to have to see that on our YouTube channel as well. While you're here watching this one, go watch the Southwest Speedways.
At the same time, getting ready to restart. That was only caution number 2 of the night. So, you really haven't missed much with the heats. Oh, dangerous, David Childress. Went dangerously low on that first turn.
Tried to get to the inside of Bruce Johnson, but kind of pitched it a little too hard.
I'll tell you a guy, oh, trouble. You see him all kind of get tangled up over there.
Is it no surprise to me that I see the 44M of Matt Mayo having issues again?
And you know what? They're actually stuck good over there with the 13. You just saw, or you might have seen the 33 of Kel Kanke. I was actually going to just talk about the 33 machine as being a guy who is absolutely in redemption mode. Last time we were out here, we saw him not make it through the B main after a very solid B main. So you know he's just out here to make sure he makes that damn race.
Oh, and I guess you can say he's off to a little of a rough start. Luckily for him, he spins out under caution.
Then we pick up the 74 of Carson McKinley, the 15 of Kalen Baker, and the 29 of Trenton Millard. This will be a 10-lap race. We'll take the top 4 into the A main later on tonight. Trouble for the 29 of Trenton Millard as he is slow on the back straightaway. He's going to make it to the apex of 3 and 4. Looks like he may have lost a chain on that number 29 machine. Your leader is 11J of Cody Johnson. He slides into turn number 3. Battle for second right now between the red number 14 of Kalen Baker and the black number 77 of Taylor Bailey. They're running second and third. That fourth and final transfer spot right now belonging to the 26 of Matthew Schweikart. 3 laps down, 7 laps to go now. Early on, your leader, the 11J of Cody Johnson. Trouble for the 77 of Taylor Bailey. He nearly loses that turn number 4, loses some momentum, keeps it going and maintains third position as Matthew Schweikart spins out in the apex of 1 and 2, and now he will drop outside of the top 4. He's currently running in 5th. 4 laps down, 6 to go. This is the B-main event for the RealFast.tv Senior Mini Dwarfs. We'll take the top 4 finishers into tonight's A-main event. Your leader, the 11J of Cody Johnson, followed by the 14 of Kalen Baker running in second. Third place, first-time racer Carson McKinley in the 74 car running in third. It's the 77 of Taylor Bully running in fourth. Contact with your leaders at the number 11, Cody Johnson, and the 26 of Schweikart. Johnson able to clear. Now sees the white flag. He's got almost a complete straightaway lead on the 14 of Gavin Manning. White flag is in the air now for your leader, the number 11 of Cody Johnson, who will take the checkers now coming out of turn number 4. Cody Johnson wins the B-main event for the senior mini dwarfs, brought to you by RealFast.tv. Kaylin Baker comes home in second in the red 14 car, and making his main event for the first race ever, the 74 machine.
Mini stock heat number 1. This is kind of a messy start, and they are saying, no, that is not going to be the way we start mini stock heat tonight. That was not formal enough, and nobody was wearing a tie.
First time on the racetrack. The first time this year, 2013. Yeah, exactly right.
Like we mentioned just a little bit ago, new scoreboard here. Look at how clean and pristine this one is. I can read it perfectly. I can see that the number 17, 6, and 14. The number 14 machine, there's 2 of them. We're actually pulling up our driver sheets right now, but I can make multiple guesses here. I know that the 14's Dylan Baker. 84S, Settlemyre.
They will pick up the final car in the lineup. That is that 14T machine driven tonight by Aaron Montgomery.
Aaron Montgomery in the 14T. That's this car right here. Because he's such a big fan of Dylan Baker. We have the 7 of Gary Spiller, the 6 of Gary Spiller, junior and senior, and the number 17 that I'm going to have to zoom in on the hood. I think that says Candy. And who doesn't like some candy?
3775 Buckles Boulevard.
6 cars getting ready to duel it out here, Bakersfield Speedway. They're already. I wonder if the Spillers are messing with each other right now. Look at this. I know that's how Tom and I would drive in one of these. Here we go. Green flag in the air, and we're racing. Spiller, Settlemyre with a power move to the inside of Spiller. He's going to get cut off. Last time out, some tempers were flaring. Baker, your early leader. Varney in the 17 machine to complete our list. Montgomery in the 14T is going to make a pass, and we're coming on lap number 2. I'm a bit out of breath because I actually just came running. I think the 84S of Settlemyre is going to have to get a smog check on that thing soon.
A great battle between Andrew Kowski and the white 6 machine, the 14T of Aaron Montgomery. Yeah, looking at the...
Here's Montgomery and Spiller, I believe. I'm calling it Spiller until I have the sheet that tells me otherwise. Oh boy.
Into turn number 3 goes your leader, the 14 is Dylan Baker. He sits comfortably out in front of the black number 7 of Gary Spiller.
Looks like Settlemyre's now off the pace in the 84S. Apparently he just got his smog notice, or maybe a fix-it ticket. 84S pulling it off. Unfortunate issues for Settlemyre early on, after a pretty good run out here last time out. Montgomery, like I keep guessing, Spiller. Varney, and here's your leader, the 14, Dylan Baker, getting chased down by Gary Spiller in the 7. Right now, the field incredibly spread out as you'll probably see them all night long. Varney's, I was going to say sideways out of the turn, but then you dirt fans would probably laugh at me. I understand. Baker in command tonight, and we'll see if this transfers later on into the main event. White flag in the air. It's going to be the final turn for Dylan Baker in the first heat race of the mini stocks tonight. April 13th, 2013. Good start to the mini stocks. Hopefully Settlemyre able to correct whatever the issue was there. Looks like he just all of a sudden went under power. Didn't appear like there was anything wrong suspension-wise, so we'll have to keep an eye on what developments come with the 84S. Next up, heat race number 2 for the mini stock. I'm ready.
Are you recording?
Oh, man.
Johnny Wood will lead you in this mini stock heat race on the outside. Steven Sedemeyer in the 48, the 13, driven by Kevin Kidd. On the outside, number 2, Travis Lay. Inside, Jacob Shepard and Duct Tape Racing himself. That is Scooter Black, who we just happened to drive through his hometown on our way from Rosemont, from Willow Springs to Bakersfield. Green flag is out. If anyone's wondering earlier watching these heat races why we're so late, well, that's why. Wood with an early lead, second spot battle, Kidd and Sedemeyer. Here comes Lay to the inside for the third spot.
Oh, boy.
Travis Lay on a mission, throwing it sideways. We got a battle for the lead down the straightaway. Kevin Kidd in that 13K, smallest K in the world, but he will take the lead out of turn number 2 over Wood.
And there's birds on the racetrack.
They're racing too. Anybody is a competitor. Oh, Travis in the wall. Looks like something broke. I saw sparks. I think we found out what broke.
Tommy? Full throttle.
And we're not done yet. It definitely seemed like a axle. I don't know about the axle. Maybe even a tie rod or something. I have no idea, but it broke. And it sparked.
They broke in a big way. It just looked like he couldn't even slow it down,
Yeah.
too. Which is probably
Either that
a
or I
sign.
wonder if he tried to hit the gas to turn it. I don't know.
That could be the case. I was going to say maybe something did break. Obviously, the right front, something went wrong.
Yeah.
And maybe just didn't have brakes.
Wonderful.
Maybe he turned into Kurt Busch.
Maybe.
And Kel Kanky has a girlfriend.
Kel Kanky, I feel bad for that girl because they will never see eye to eye on things.
But
Here we go, restart. Lap number 2. I love the scoreboard. We go green. I don't have to squint anymore looking at the scoreboard.
I kind of miss the old scoreboard.
I kind of do too. Forever in our hearts, the old scoreboard. I do hope that Scott keeps it as a backup because you never know when scoreboards go out, especially after 40 years of service.
When scoreboards collide.
So it looks like Jacob Shepard's trying to make a move to the inside of Johnny Wood. But it's one thing to catch up, and it's another, he's going to just ruin the rest of the sentence. Well, thank you, Jacob.
To pass, right?
Yeah, well. Anyways, Kevin Kidd out front. Now it's Jacob's turn to try to pass one more car. Can he do it? He looks to be going on the outside, looking to the inside.
Oh, boy.
And this is where it gets interesting. Nope.
No,
Jacob Shepard.
Still pretty interesting.
Jacob Shepard, man, fast car again. We saw him win on opening night.
You know what I think Kevin Kidd's nickname should be?
What's that?
The Kid.
But that's Cody Miller.
No, it's Kevin the Kid.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe his nickname.
Miller Kid.
Maybe I should just stop coming up with nicknames.
Something went on that car.
You know, I'm just pointing this out, but I believe that's
a rear tire that went out on that.
I believe we saw something similar happen to him last time these guys were out here. Wasn't something really broken after it hit the wall?
Yeah.
Mini stocks.
I can't remember.
I think it was him, but I could be wrong.
Maybe he hit so hard I forgot.
But I remember that he had a very bent.
Oh, you're right. You're right. That's why I remember. We'll be back after
Lap
the
6.
Lap number 6, 78, 5, and 35.
Oh, contact already.
Shepard, Black, and Wood with a Sedemeyer in the mix.
Not the usual Sedemeyer that we're used to seeing.
Even Sedemeyer in the 48S. White flag out for your leader, Jacob Shepard. Could this be his night? He did a dominant performance on opening night. March 2nd is tonight a repeat. I don't know if he won his seat race or not in that. But out of turn number 4, foot on the gas, your winner in his heat race, Jacob Shepard.
Oh boy.
Well, if you can't win the race, get the air time.
Put on the best show. They pulled a fast one on me. 1 second. Woo! The sky is blue and we are racing. Johnny Winchester in this race, but Doug Shepard leading the way. The number 44, Kyle Shannon, We have more drivers. The 28 of Eric Swocho and the 74 of Jonathan Croft. Oh boy. Best battle on the track though is right here. Oh, we got one around. The number 28 machine. Schwacko going around. Lap number 2. Winchester right on the bumper of Shannon as we get ready for the restart. Shepard also getting a bit of abuse from Shannon. Green flag in the air, bit of bump drafting. We'll see if that pays any dividends by the end of this heat race. Croft just nailing the gas, going through turns 1 and 2 in that 74 machine. Trying to hold on to it. Looks like the handling's getting away from him a bit. First time I recall seeing the 74 car out here. Croft is going for it. You can see how much that driver has to turn the wheel. And apparently it's not a smooth ride for Croft. Look at that. Look how much wheel's going into that car. My goodness. Where are you going? Oh, unfortunate for the 74 with a right front flat tire now pulling it off the track. I think he got some air. I'm pretty sure that car got some air. He is on the brakes at this point. Whoo doggy. 2 laps to go. Doug Shepard with almost nobody in his rearview mirror. Kyle Shannon respectfully disagrees. Waco in 28. I apologize if I mispronounce any names, by the way. Just throwing that out there. This is kind of our warm-up practice session. This is our happy hour before the race. And no, it does not actually involve any alcohol. We don't need it to be as crazy as we are. I don't know if that's a good thing. Shepard taking the heat race. Heat race number 3 for the mini stocks. 8-lap extravaganza. Shannon and Winchester. Winchester did not get the chance to go 3 wide. Perhaps in the main, Johnny. Perhaps in the main. And that rounds up mini stocks. For the late model. Bartels with a move to the lead. In the 27 machine, Johnson appears to be held up. Kirby slides into the 2nd position in his 5X machine. Here comes Johnson to the outside. After starting on the pole, sliding back just a bit, maybe a little bit of contact right there. There is no doubt outsiding the late models here on this short 3rd mile and get. 21 car, you can just see when he gets on the gas. He just kind of wants to nose up in the air. Not the signs of a good handling race car. Contributing to him falling back. 96 trying to work some magic. Your top 3 right now, Bartels, Kirby, and Johnson. Pulling away. Looks like we might have a challenge for the lead here. two of the late models. 21X gonna lead us away in one of the most beautiful paint jobs I've ever seen on a late model. Green flag. Yeah, may have some fun with this paint job, but he's holding the lead so far in this one. Larry Childress back here in a new-looking number 17 machine. We're used to the orange. No longer. He must have found that black goes a little bit faster. Top three then. Sanders. Oh, 21 is going to have a hiccup through that turn. Is that going to count? Make a move. We're going to see. Whenever there's a pound in the race, you have to watch out. Like I said, I may have made a little bit of fun of the paint job. Oh, there goes Mound. Not going to complete the pass. We're racing for the lead. Still a great run for that 21X. Had to hold on to it there. White flag in the air. These late model heats go so much faster than the mini stock ones. Checkered flag in the air. It's going to be Pounds to see it first. And this is second for the late model. Childress and Martell's rounding up that race. Of an
Budweiser or Bud Light. Maybe one of those new straw.
Pounds is going to get towed off after running. Oh my goodness. Well, we're going to figure all this out. It looks like we have a bit of an intermission right now. Ladies and gentlemen, next up is the main events. So we just want to remind you all that thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. What we do here, Low Budget TV, is we put all the heat races generally onto YouTube like you're seeing here because they don't fit onto our DVDs of the entire night of racing. That's right, we sell DVDs for $20. It has every main event. Hopefully fits all the B mains on there, and sometimes, very rarely, do we get the heats on there. Why do you see the heats on YouTube then? Because whatever we don't fit onto DVDs, we give to you free, because there's no point that you don't get to see it all. And yeah, Low Budget TV, look us up on Facebook, Low Budget TV, to keep up with all of our happenings, events, and shenanigans, and that's it from us. We hope you had a good time watching the heat races. And Mr. Pounds, we're going to have to see what happens to you in the main event.